don't want.
So Belle Delphine is back, and she's even worse than before. If you've been on the internet for more than like 5 or 6 years, then you definitely remember this dark part of YouTube history. For those who need a refresher, Belle Delphine was the OG e-girl. Like, she was there before life itself was on Earth. And for anybody wondering what she was like in the past, unfortunately for you, there are still videos of it today. Yeah, that octopus is dead, by the way. I just wanted to add that in case there was any confusion here, that like it was a cute little video. She's playing with the dead octopus. And honestly, I don't know what's worse, her playing with the dead octopus or the fact that she has somebody recording her playing with a dead octopus. And in 2024, I'm inclined to believe those are Jeffrey Dahmer tendencies, if I'm being real. And the worst part is, that's not even the craziest thing she's done. Most people know Belle Delphine as the girl who sold her bathwater. And yes, that was her.
Rise up, gamer boys. It's time to get your gamer girl bathwater.
Alright, I've seen enough. Nobody actually bought this though, right? Sometimes there are things that I don't even want to comment on, so I think we're just gonna let that one slide. But I think you're beginning to understand why I call this period of time the Dark Ages, because this was probably the closest thing to hell we've ever come.
Was it real?
Yes.
And how
Yes.
long did it take to fill up that many jars of bath water?
So I'd go in the bath and then just like chill out, play some like podcast or some show or something, and just fill it up and scoop it out.
Funny thing is, I actually heard some people got herpes from drinking the bathwater. Now, I don't know how true that rumor is, but I feel like if you drank the water, then you almost deserve it. But now that you guys see the villain that we were up against, I'm pretty sure you're wondering what she's been up to recently. And until her latest stunt, she has been pretty tamed. And of course, by tamed, she's still playing with dead animals. You know, some things you just have to accept. But she's been going on podcasts and talking about her life and her past YouTube events, and there's actually something shocking that you're going to hear.
No.
What is your actual relationship with your mother and your father?
I have no dad.
Obviously, I'm kidding. That's probably the least shocking information you'll hear this year. The real shocking info comes from her Twitter, where she talks about how she actually lost money selling the bathwater. I guess our friend over here didn't buy enough of them. He should have bought like 20 more, maybe 30 more tops. But to keep a long story short, she basically saying that PayPal just randomly closed her account with $90,000 in it and just ran off with the money. And now I'm not saying that we shouldn't feel bad for her, because if what she's saying is true, then PayPal should be held responsible, because that's just really wrong. But when you hear how much she made from OnlyFans a month, you'll start to realize that that's really just a drop in the bucket for her.
How many subscribers do you have on your OnlyFans?
I don't want to say that, but I
never
can
do.
say.
I
never do.
I'll just say it. I think we're all like the main people on OnlyFans are roughly earning the same, I think, from what I know. And at the moment, it's like $1 million a month.
Yes, you heard her right. She was making $1 million a month from OnlyFans, and that's such an insane number to think about, but that's neither here nor there. I do want to point out something that I've noticed though, and it's that every time you ask an OnlyFans girl how much they make, they never want to tell you. And do you want to know why? It's because they know they should not be making that much money.
As an OnlyFans creator, like, how much money are you making, like, a month?
Oh, you know I can't discuss that.
I'll tell you how much I make a stream.
And more likely than not, if the people who were paying for it heard how much they were making, they'd probably stop paying for it. But then again, I can't even really blame her for it, because it's not her fault that people are really stupid with their money. But getting back on track with Belle Delphine, as I had said, in the recent years, she seemed to have calmed down a bit, and she even seemed to be regretful of the things she had done in the past.
Would you still like to have an internet presence, even if it's a kind of a more vanilla kind of content? Would that be fun, or that you see that as more pointless?
I wish there was a way to kill me on the internet and just like somehow delete everything, or just kind of die in a sense. and just move on. I like chapters.
Hearing this would make anybody believe that Belle just wanted to live her life and forget about the things she did in the past. But if that was true, I wouldn't be making this video. Not too long after that podcast, Belle decided to drop a doll. And I'm not talking about a Barbie doll. I'm talking about one of those dolls. Belle wrote on her Twitter, and I quote, "Ever wanted to fuck me? Now you can almost. I'm selling my very own customized sex toy, including my own clothes and worn panties." It's basically me, but less annoying. You know what the craziest fact to me about all of this is? It's not even the fact that she made the doll, because I know that's crazy in and of itself. It's the fact that I know people are going to buy this. I know for a guaranteed fact at least 100 people have already bought this doll. I don't even know how much it cost, but I know people are going to buy it. I'm also trying to figure out how we went from this.
I wish there was a way to kill me on the internet and just like somehow delete everything, or just kind of die in a sense.
To this, did she realize the fact that there's no way that she could ever like erase what she did in the past? So she said, fuck it, I'm just going double down. I also don't want to skip over the packaging of this thing, because it's literally in a coffin. Like, it's shipped in a coffin. I can only imagine if the box has to go through a special check to see if there's anything illegal in it, and they open up the box and they see a coffin, and then they open up the coffin and see the doll. I personally think you should have to be put on a watch list if you buy this doll. And of course, I have to go to the comment section, because I know it's going to be somebody who's down bad in there. Never leaving the house again after this one. Can't wait for mine to arrive. I've purchased 4. These were the same types of people that were contributing to her making $1 million a month. These are the types in the comments. And that's why I say people will always buy stuff like this, because as long as there are down bad people on earth, there will always be a market for dumb stuff like this. And on that note of dumb stuff, I found a TikTok of Belle Delphine talking about how she almost got arrested selling the bathwater.
Belle Delphine arrested for selling bathwater?
No, but I did get into a little bit of a sticky, like a legal thing, because basically when I sold it, I didn't put any disclaimer on the website, and I didn't put any disclaimer on the packaging.
The disclaimer should have been, if you drink this bathwater, you will die. Please do not sue me.
So what I had to do was I had to re-email everyone who bought it and say, like, you need to sign this before I can send it to you. Most people replied back, and then I was covered, but I just forgot to put that disclaimer, and apparently that disclaimer is very important, because
I'm showing you all this to just highlight the carelessness of these situations. Like, she couldn't even remember to make a disclaimer for it. Please stop wasting your money on buying her stuff. Please don't buy her doll, and please don't buy her bathwater. If you want to buy bathwater, the only place you should be getting it from is me. Buy my bathwater. But with all that said, I think I'm going to leave the video here. Belle Delphine is—
So what's crazy is this chick, I guess I had a pause on the worst part of the thumbnail. So this chick, after how long has it been since 2020? Now she's somehow returned in 2024. And she's back at it again. So what did he say earlier? Oh, that's right. The only people who are the problem are the idiots that keep constantly buying her stuff. I don't really think I need to go into a big, giant conversation about this. I think people just need to understand that it's going to continue. I already knew this chick wasn't going to go away. I just knew personally I just will ignore her, because that's just how I am. The fact that motherfuckers have to go to Twitter and respond to an OnlyFans chick knowing that's not the smartest thing to do, but hey, no bro, do you. If you think responding to this OnlyFans chick makes you super happy, go right ahead. That lady's making more money than you. That's what I hate to say. She's making more money than you. So your hard-working job, unfortunately, is being put out for something that's just pretty much sex work. Pretty much. I shouldn't even say pretty much. It is sex work. And you can't hate on this chick, even if you wanted to. The thing you do with these types of people is you ignore them. You don't even acknowledge their existence. Let people rot in hell and spending their own money and pretty much put themselves in a horrible position in life. That's on them. That's their money. You don't have to be their hero. You're good. You did your job. Why the fuck would you try to do more for these people? That's stupid. So, when you're on Twitter being a weirdo and need to respond to an OnlyFans chick, just think blocking them doesn't give them any engagement. It just stops them from showing up on your profile. Just do it one at a time, please. Don't fuck yourself over in talking to this chick that is clearly laughing from the fact that you're giving her engagement. Did you know that gives her more power than you think it does? So do yourself a solid and play by the rules and block her, mute her, do whatever you need to do. Don't play by the rules and keep talking and they'll just keep popping up in your feed. Just as simple as that. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Hi, I'm Lucy Christian. I am the voice of Otako Uraraka, and you